Attention passionate Pittsburgh Steelers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Pittsburgh Steelers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Pittsburgh Steelers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Pittsburgh Steelers fans. Let's get to the news now. Folks, buckle up because the NFL landscape is buzzing with some pretty explosive rumors, and none are more shocking than the latest speculation involving the San Francisco 49ers and our beloved Steelers. Word on the street is that the 49ers are open to trading star tight end George Kittle to Pittsburgh, and if this deal goes down, it could be one of the most significant moves we've seen in recent Steelers history. Imagine Kittle lining up in our offense, versatile, reliable, and a game-changer that could elevate our entire attack. This isn't just some rumor. Insiders are pointing to a trade that would send Kittle to the Steel City in exchange for a first-round pick in 2027, a move that could reshape the future of our team. Let's take a moment to understand why this is such a game-changer. The 49ers, coming off a disappointing 6-11 season in 2025, are in rebuild mode. They are looking to shed some cap space after extending key players and restructuring contracts. Kittle, with a salary of around $4 million, becomes a prime candidate for trade, especially with the 49ers eyeing a fresh start. The team currently has a cap of roughly $60 million, giving them some flexibility to make big moves. They are prioritizing youth, draft picks, and cap savings, making Kittle, who is still in his prime at 32, a logical trade asset. Now, on the Steelers' side, this move makes a lot of sense. We've seen how tight ends like Travis Kelce have dramatically impacted their offenses, and we're starving for that mismatch weapon. Our offense has been solid but could benefit immensely from a player like Kittle, someone who combines blocking prowess with elite receiving ability. Kittle's numbers are impressive. In 2025, he recorded 52 receptions for 599 yards and 7 touchdowns, with a PFF receiving grade of 91. 3 and run blocking grade of 70. 8. He's a versatile threat who can stretch the field, create mismatches, and open up opportunities for our other playmakers. Kittle's career stats are equally eye-popping, over 6.0 receiving yards and 45 touchdowns with an average of 12.2 yards per reception. He's not just a catch-and-run tight end. He's a true weapon after the catch with a YAC yards after catch average of 5.5 yards per reception and an EPA expected points added of 0.22 per target. And the best part, no significant injuries in 2025, which means he's been durable and reliable. His blocking skills are top among tight ends in the league, often compared to Gronkowski for his YAC ability. Over 800 yards after contact, which speaks volumes about his physicality and ability to dominate in both the passing and running game. From the Steelers' perspective, adding Kittle would be a massive upgrade at tight end. He's projected to reach around 800 yards this season with around 8 touchdowns, and his presence could boost our offense's efficiency significantly. His route running opens up opportunities for our receivers like Pickens, who could see an increase of about 1.5 yards per route run, and for Harris, who could benefit from more space and better blocking. Our offensive efficiency, which currently sits at a PFF grade of 76.4, could skyrocket into the 87.0 range with Kittle's addition. Think about it, an offense that combines Kittle's mismatch potential with our existing weapons could be a nightmare for defenses. Historically, tight ends like Kelce have increased their team's passing efficiency by around 15%, and adding a player of Kittle's caliber could do the same for us. His red zone presence alone, adding 5 more touchdowns, would make us even more dangerous inside the 20-yard line. With 62 targeted routes and over 300 yards after the catch, Kittle's impact would be felt across the entire field. And considering the recent trend of mismatches in the league, having a tight end who can dominate in space and run after contact is invaluable, especially in today's NFL where versatility is king. Now, let's talk about the bigger picture. The odds for this trade are looking pretty intriguing. Some books have the Steelers as +10.0 underdogs to pull it off, but that number could improve to +4.500 if the deal gains momentum. This move isn't just about adding a talented player, it's about elevating the entire franchise. Kittle, with his leadership, experience, and playmaking ability, could become a key piece in our quest for Super Bowl glory. The Steelers have historically been about tough, physical football, but adding a dynamic playmaker like Kittle could transform us into a more explosive, unpredictable team. Think about the impact this could have come playoff time. Kittle's postseason experience is noteworthy. He's amassed over 500 yards in his career in the playoffs, making him a true X-factor when the stakes are highest. His presence would add a new dimension to our offense, forcing defenses to account for him both in the passing game and as a blocker. Plus, in the context of the AFC North, where teams like the Bengals are continually improving, having a weapon like Kittle could be the difference maker in crucial divisional games. Of course, San Francisco is cautious about parting ways with Kittle. They see him as a vital part of their future, but they also recognize that his age at 32 and the team's rebuild plans make a trade appealing. The 49ers are likely looking for at least a first-round pick in 2027, along with some cap savings, around $10 million through restructuring. They are prioritizing youth, and by sending Kittle to Pittsburgh, they're betting on the possibility that the Steelers can unlock even more of his potential, especially with our offensive system and coaching staff. From the Steelers' standpoint, this move is about balancing the roster and building a team capable of competing at the highest level. We've seen flashes of what our offense can be, but consistency and weapons are the missing pieces. Kittle's addition would give us a mismatch nightmare, someone who can line up anywhere, threaten defenses vertically, and dominate after the catch. His blocking ability alone would be a huge upgrade for our running game, opening up lanes for Harris and allowing us to control the clock more effectively. And let's not forget, the Steelers are always about smart, strategic moves. This isn't just a splash signing. It's a calculated decision to push us over the edge. With Kittle, we're not just adding a player. We're adding a leader and a playmaker who has been clutch in big moments. His projected stats for this season include around 800 yards and 8 touchdowns, but his real value lies in how he elevates our entire offense, making us more unpredictable and dangerous. If this trade happens, it would send shockwaves through the NFL and especially in the AFC North. The Bengals will have to adjust to this new threat, and our division rivals will look at us differently, more complete, more balanced, and ready to make a playoff run that could culminate in a Super Bowl. This is the kind of move that can define a franchise, and if the Steelers pull it off, it will be remembered as one of the boldest and smartest moves in recent years. Remember, the NFL is a league of change, and the window for winning is always open. Pittsburgh has a rich history of making strategic moves at the right time, and adding a talent like Kittle could be just what we need to push us into that next level. Our fans are hungry for a deep playoff run, and with Kittle on our roster, I truly believe we'd be more than ready to contend for another Lombardi trophy. It's about building the future today, and this move could be the spark that ignites our next championship chapter. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Pittsburgh Steelers news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Pittsburgh Steelers fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential blockbuster trade? Do you think Kittle would be the perfect fit for our offense? Could he be the missing piece that finally gets us back to the Super Bowl stages? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion really matters to us and to the Steelers. The excitement is real, and I know we all want the same thing, another shot at that Lombardi. So stay tuned, because I'll be back soon with more updates, analysis, and news about our beloved Steelers. Let's keep this passion alive and keep pushing forward. Here's to a future full of greatness for Pittsburgh.